Sweet pepper, if you don't have money, don't try it.
Why?
Ha, can make you run out of Ghana. You run away from Ghana.
Why do you say so?
It will make you run at a loss that 0.00 will not even remain in your account.
But you are still doing it. How are you doing it?
The sweet pepper, I would say, is one of the lucrative products that we have when it comes to the farming. But it takes a lot of money. You need a lot of money. Unlike the cucumber that you just need something small to start it. With the green pepper there, if you don't have money, don't go there. Yeah.
What will you be using the money for?
We spray it weekly. And the weekly, most of the time, it is constant that you spray it because the insect worries it a lot. And that's when you need money to spray. The chemicals too, they are expensive. Yeah, so that's why you need a lot of money. And it requires a lot of weeding as well. A land of this nature, you have to weed like 3 times before it will be ready in a period of 1.5 months. With the land preparation, this one needs manure well. So when we plow the land like this and we set the bed, we either spread the manure and then we do the dressing and do the transplanting, or after the transplanting, when you are about to do the weeding, you spread the manure, then you weed. This is the bed that we're using. This is the raised one. So we just put the water and it runs through. There is another one to the sunken bed that you sprinkle water on it.
Oh, okay.
So this is about.
So this is the broadcast. This How many months does it take on the bed before you transplant?
It takes a maximum of 1 month and a week.
On a bed?
Yeah, but there are some that when the land is very good, within 1 month it will be ready for transplanting. During the transplanting, even all will not grow. So what we do is, when we do the transplanting, we come back to the bed for some few days later. We uproot the leftover on the field. After the transplanting, like I said, you have to spray because it needs a lot of spray. Yeah, so when you transplant,
what are you spraying?
we spray insecticide.
Okay.
Yeah, and then foliar. Yeah, the foliar to make the leaves good. Then the insecticide to deal with the insects.
What insecticide are you using?
Normally, we are using A Master now, and then either Bipel or Attacker Super.
After transplanting,
You give fertilizer.
you give fertilizer.
Yeah,
How many times?
the fertilizer. Depending on the land. So when the land is not that rich, we give like 3 times before we start with the harvesting. But when the land is cool there, like a virgin land per se,
Okay.
you can even apply fertilizer for once and you'll be cool.
Okay.
But when the land is normal there, the normal one, you apply fertilizer like twice.
So, after fertilizer application, I know definitely you have to weed before you apply your fertilizer.
With the first fertilizer application, you apply it, then you water it before you do the weeding. Yeah.
So, before maturity, how many times do you control weeds inside? Or also depending on the land?
Yeah, that one too depending on the land. When some grow very fast, like this land per se, you have to weed like 3 times before it's ready for harvesting. And after harvesting, the weeding continues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any special diseases that are stubborn in this area
Yeah.
that disturbs you guys?
There is this kind of insect that they are very, very stubborn. So when at November especially, when you have it on the field and they are growing, they are bearing the vegetable. No? They attack it, and they are very stubborn. If you don't take care, you lose everything. That one there, when they come, you spray no, they don't go, and they make the product black instead of it looking green. No?
You have a fungicide for that?
Yeah, we have insecticide that we use, but there are moments where they are uncontrollable. Yeah.
Okay. So before you see the fruits on it, how many months will it take? Before you start harvesting?
From 5 weeks now.
5 weeks?
Yeah, from 4 weeks.
4 weeks after planting?
Yeah.
You start harvesting?
No, it will start bearing.
Okay.
So with the harvesting there, it will take 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks. Yeah. After transplanting, 6 to 7 weeks, you will start harvesting.
When it starts flowering, do you have a special foliar you apply to it?
There is this special one that they introduced to us, but some use it. Me per se, no, I've used it for some time, and I didn't use it again. Yeah, it's just normal like the other ones. Okay.
The yield. How many bags can you get?
Let's take one acre for instance. When it do well, yeah, you can get 20 or more bags on 1 acre.
Like you harvest one.
Yeah.
Like
when it do well.
Today is what, Saturday. I enter the farm. I harvest the whole 1 acre. I'll get 20 bags.
Yeah, you can get 20 bags. It's possible.
For 1 acre.
That is if the land is very rich.
So,
but if the land is just on normal land, yeah, that one, yeah, you can get 10 bags.
Okay.
Yeah.
For how many times am I going to harvest before the plant?
Depending on how the season is going to be, you can harvest with the main harvest. You can harvest it like 3 times, but with that, you know, it declines as you are going ahead. It keeps reducing. So when you harvest, let's assume you harvest 20 today. Tomorrow, when you go, you get like 10, or then the last one can be like 6 or 4.
You're harvesting 3 times.
3 times, then that the first bearing, no, it will be over. Now it develops again and starts bearing. That is if all things work well. Then that one will bear again. Then you continue with the harvest.
Let me understand one. You see the normal pepper.
Yeah.
If it has water, it will keep growing.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like the seed.
No, this one doesn't work like that. This one you harvest for, or there are moments where you can be harvesting it like a whole month, and when it's over, it will not bear again. Like some that I just grew.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been harvesting it like 1 month, then it doesn't come again.
So let's use your personal experience.
Okay.
Which production that you did that you have the highest bag?
With the pepper.
With this sweet pepper.
I'll say last year. Yeah, no, this year. This year, yeah.
You had how many bags?
I had 16 bags on 1 acre, yeah.
How much did you sell a bag?
A bag at that time was 800 cedis.
800 cedis.
Yeah.
So roughly 600 by 16, 800 by 16. Charlie, nigga, 1 clock.
Oh, but that one, no, I had a boss, so with my portion and the boss's side, so
okay.
All add together is the 1 acre.
How much did you spend on that production?
You spent close to 7,000.
7,000.
Yeah.
And you harvest only once.
It wasn't. Yeah. So that's why this one can give you money and it can make you run at a cost. So,
How?
yeah, that is if you grow it and all conditions doesn't work well for you, you invest a lot. People do like this 1 acre and they only get probably 4 bags, 5 bags. You are running at a loss because you invest a lot and getting that number of bags, then you are really running at a loss.
Okay. What about the price fluctuations too? Or it doesn't happen here? Like where buyers come and they tell you that
Yeah, it's there.
planted their grass or they are buying it
It's
for
there,
50
it's
cents.
there. So, yeah, at times they take it and even when you are not lucky and it rains and you have to go and harvest on few days after the rain, there is this report that always comes that it is rotten. There is this report that always comes, and market also falls. Market also falls. Yeah.
I don't understand. When it rains and you
Then
go
you
and
have,
harvest,
yeah, it's rot a lot.
why is it so?
It doesn't like water when it is ready for harvesting.
Oh, okay.
When water falls on it, yeah, it's not good for it.
Okay.
So it makes it rot. Yeah.
Is there demand for sweet peppers?
Of late, there is higher demand for green pepper. Yeah. Previously, it wasn't like that, but of late, there is high demand for it.
Your friend made mention that if this one can make you get money, it can make you lose.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you. So, how long have you been doing pepper? Sweet pepper?
I started that was 2015.
2015.
Yes.
So,
Probably it's going to be 8 years.
so
something like that.
your personal experience, you say pepper if you don't have what?
Oh, as for sweet pepper, if you don't have money, don't try it.
Why?
Can make you run out of Ghana. You run away from Ghana.
Why do you say so?
It will make you run at a loss that 0.00 will not even remain in your account.
But you are still doing it. How are you doing it that you don't run at the loss?
Because we are born into the farming. So even if you run, where will you go?
You don't have any place.
You don't have any choice. So since it's not only the sweet pepper we are doing, we do other crops too. So sometimes when you fail, we sometimes use the cucumber to back up ourselves. Okay. This one will not give you enough money, but it will just make you get some coins to be able to start something. Yes.
Okay. So with the sweet pepper, give me some of the instances that you can lose.
Okay, especially that is November, December, January. The climate is very, very high, and there are some particular pests that you use to worry the crops, and then they are very, very difficult to control. And then they can spoil it. They can change even the leaf, and then the fruit. They'll change everything brown. And when they do it like that, when they make the fruit brown like that, no customer will like it. So automatically your crops spoil.
Okay.
Yes.
That's one instance.
Yes.
Any other instance?
Well, and then it doesn't like too much rain.
Okay.
For here, it doesn't like too much rain here. When there is consistency rain,
like June, July rain.
Yes, it will spoil it.
Okay.
All the leaves will just drop down.
What about the pricing too?
Price too is another problem.
Can you tell us your personal experience, a particular month that or production that the price really affected you?
I may say that was April. Yes, April, May. When rain started like that, normal rain, crops are always good. They get better at every place. So it's like all farmers get it. So the demands is low. So pepper becomes dormant in the market.
Okay.
Yes. So that one, when you give it, you just give it to the customers. Whatever comes from the market, that is yours. Sometimes when it rains too, they send it, and then the complaint is it has rotten, and nothing comes.
Do you people try to get a different variety that is disease resistant and all those things?
Okay, we have tried. If I may not lie, we tried about like 4, and none of them works. Except the Sinbad that is able to
Resist.
Yes,
Okay.
and that is why we fall on the Sinbad. So any farmer at all is using Sinbad, and then we leave the rest.
So you farm professionally.
Yes.
Would you still say SweetPepper is profitable than all the crops you grow?
Well, I would say so. Yes, I would say so. I only consider it on one base, whereby you can do it all year round. You can do it at any season, provided you have the money to control it during the hard season.
Okay.
And then when you come to the rain season too, when you have a land which is high, and then after rain, the land will get dry faster, you don't have problem about that. So that is why it's like basically we use the green pepper or the sweet pepper more than any other crops.
Okay.
Yes.
So locally here, what's the name of the town?
Here is Aklibe Kope.
Akligbe Kope.
Yes.
In Volta region.
Yes.
Is it not Adan?
No, it's close to Adam, but it's in the Volta region.
Volta region.
Yes.
Locally, do you people use the SweetPepper?
Oh yes, ourselves we use.
You use.
Yes.
So you have local market for it. You sell it.
Our local markets, our local people that have much passion, and
They can't grow pepper with it.
actually when you boil it, you can use it in terms of tomatoes when there is no tomatoes there.
Okay.
But our people are not into it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that is why we send all to
Accra.
and Ashama. Though we have the local market, but when you get there, that one you are just joking. Nothing good comes from that side.
Is the market fair to you?
Market is not really fair. Not at all.
Not at
Me
all.
personally.
If what's the season that you've really made money from SweetPepper?
Okay. That is August. Yes.
You had how many bags?
That one, I didn't do anything big.
Okay.
For my first time of doing something big, I failed. So
You did how many acres?
okay, I did about 1.5 acre.
Okay.
Yes. And then I didn't even harvest half bag.
Half bag.
Half bag I didn't get.
Why?
In fact, I didn't harvest anything.
What happened?
Because of those pests I'm talking about. The pest the name is somehow escaping. Then they call it dread or something like that. Yes, it has turned everything brown.
Okay.
We spray. In fact, we even spray 4 days, so that we can control it. No, the pests were just there like that. And actually, those pests, what controls them is the rain.
Oh, okay.
So when you have a fever of 1 week interval rainfall, and then with the support of the medicine or the chemicals, you'll be able to control them.
You didn't harvest one bag crab?
No, I say 1.5. That was 2016. After I did the 2015 own, and I see that this thing can get me money, I say, well, let me expand myself and expand the farm, and I go into it 1.5 and everything.
Your house people say no, they won't allow you.
Everything. I ran at a total loss.
So the next year?
As you know, I've used all the money I have to try to control the pests, and nothing. So
it really affected.
Yeah.
Okay.
have to take my time to come back. So even coming back to board, I don't have much strength to. So that is it.
So this year, how many acres are you going to do?
Okay, this year as for the sweet pepper, my target is I just want to divide it into the season. Okay. So my first thing I'm expecting now, I wanted to start something with 1 acre, so that the next one to 1 acre. But that is not the only thing I'm doing. I'm doing watermelon, I'm doing tomatoes, I want to do the chili, and then the maize. So I just want to plot everything like that, so that I'll not fall into one thing, and then when I fail, I'll run out of Ghana. There is no way to go.
So what's your advice to any new farmer who wants to enter into sweet pepper?
Any farmer who wants to go into, my advice for them is, if you want to go into sweet pepper farming, you have to get experienced farmer in the sweet pepper farming. Don't just invest your money into the sweet pepper farming because they say sweet pepper is making money. It's making money. Then when you go online, usually people get into the farming because they see it online that money is inside, but the negative aspect they don't know. So I will advise them they should get a technical know-how man on the field that will assist them to do it. And then they shouldn't just look into their account to expand the farm big like 10 that.
Acres.
10 acres. My brother, when it happens and you fail, it's not your family witchcraft. You decided to kill yourself. Yeah.
Okay. So. Thank you very much. Can you give your number out in case someone wants to consult you?
Oh, okay. My number is 0248 70 14 28. 0248 70 1428.
And the name?
My name is Adams Abayate.
Okay. Thank you for talking to us.
You're welcome.
Whoever have sex before marriage destroy one of the strong pillars in marriage called trust. Fred,